Why, good morning, good morning. Happy Monday, happy Indigenous People Day. Just think where we will be had the Indians had the mindset to say, here come some strangers, we need to defend our land. We might not be going through all this craziness we see now. But anyway, I digress. So, it is a holiday. I am home. I already went to the gym. You will see footage of that. We got our first meal, bagel, and my coffee. This time it's not a protein coffee, it's a regular coffee because with my bagel, I have cream cheese. I did 2 tablespoons cream cheese and I mixed in some of my ghost protein powder. So that's that. First meal, we're gonna get this out of the way and I will be back. Good morning, happy Saturday. And it's a very beautiful Saturday, but it's also a little bit chilly. We are going to be doing a little bit of food prep. Well, to be honest, I'm going to be doing a little bit of food prep, but I'm going to talk about more or less what I'm going to prepare. So we are still trying to utilize all the food that is in the downstairs freezer. We still have stuff that is in the pantry, or cabinets as you would call it. So we want to try to use all that stuff up before we go shopping. Not that we won't go shopping in between for like things like if we run out of fresh vegetables or we need some fruit or something that's a staple that we just have to have. But other than that, I want to try to clear out that freezer because I think I've talked about this before and I haven't really been mentioning it, but we are on a solo income right now and we're trying to make the dollar stretch. Not that we're in poverty mode, but we want to be smart with our money while we're going through this because Boeing is still striking and I'm going to talk about that towards the end. So we're going to get into what's going on. Let's get to. Okay, so right here, I have a pot of rice. So what I did with this pot of rice is I have some of those pouches of riced broccoli I put in here. And I have some different flavored, I think the word might be Asian bouillon to give it a different type of flavor. Because you guys know that I love my rice mixed with cauliflower and all that other stuff. But I'm getting low on my cauliflower. I'm getting low on my flavored rice. And those little pouches aren't cheap. They're actually like $2 something. And some are even $3 and something. So again, just shopping from home, I have like God knows how much rice. So I'm like, okay, we're just going to flavor it. And let me take you over to show you some of the different flavors. I'm not going to be able to pronounce them all, but these is what I'm going to use to flavor the rice. And we're going to go downstairs to our freezer and figure out some more meals. So follow along and I'm going to show you the different Asian bouillon flavors. So let me open this up. And here are all the flavors we have. And inside of these packets are really concentrated, what I've been able to tell. So if you take out just one of these is enough for at least 4 or 5 pots of rice, each one of these. So that's going to be very helpful. And we're going to head downstairs where we're going to explore our downstairs freezer. So I will see you guys down there. Okay, now we're in the downstairs freezer. As you can see, there is a lot going on. Now, some of this I'm going to partake in and some of it I'm not. So what I'm thinking would be nice little meat dishes would be, which I love a lot, is the Real Good fried chicken. It is so delicious, and I get this from Costco. So that would be one thing. I do have ground beef. I can prepare because I do like my beef. Now, as far as what I can see in here, when it comes to like the flavors, let's see. All right, I think this is what we're working with. It's the Cuban, the Asian, and I have 2 of the curry. I might save because we've been eating a lot of them. I want to cycle through these vegetables. So, and it's a lot of them. It's a stir-fried vegetable mix. And I've already made a container, not a container, a pot of rice, which you've seen. So this will probably be the vegetables that will accompany it. And upstairs, which I haven't showed yet, is we do have some pork that is thinly cut and already cooked. So now we're saying we got the pork. I'm going to utilize the chicken, which stays frozen, and just take it out as needed. I have some ground beef upstairs, and we got our vegetables, and we have our rice. And let me think. I don't know if I'm going to do any cauliflower, but I'm not really sure yet. I could. Yeah, not really sure. But if I do, you guys will see it. And we're going to head back upstairs because we need to actually figure out cooking the vegetables. Get some cooked. Sorry about the noise. To have it on hand. And okay, here is our stir-fry mix. Looking really good. And right here is the pork that's been sliced. And over here is our rice. So I'm more than likely not going to cook the beef right now because this video will not be going up until Monday. It'll go up with Monday's full day of eating. But let's pivot and we're going to start talking about some world events. Okay, I am back. Like I said, I did a little bit of meal prep, and the ground beef I'm not going to cook until a little bit later, but that will be part of the menu. Now, I'm going to talk about a little bit of some current events. I'm going to start off with Florida. My heart aches for Florida. If any of you are from Florida, I am so sorry. I hope you all are doing well and you're not in any of the flood zones, that your family is okay. I don't have much, but if you're in Florida, reach out to me. And if there's something I can do, I would do my best to help you out. I'm going to talk about Boeing, because as you guys know, Boeing is on a strike. And my wife works for Boeing. So, it's been quite the journey. She's been on strike since September 13, 14, I think, around that time. They started off negotiating, then they cut off negotiations, then I guess Boeing decided they did not want to negotiate anymore. I think the problem is kind of twofold here, for in my opinion. This is just my opinion here. Boeing have a lot of top executives. So all these different levels, and there's this top executive level along with the CEO. So many of them are making over $1 million. More than that. But they're going to kind of squabble over the employees that's doing the actual work and what they think they deserve. They're the ones that are the technical experts, and you want to play games and not pay them for their worth, and then take away things and then put things on the table. But then when you actually look at what's on the table, to be honest, it's not panning out. There's they're saying they're going to give a raise, but when you think about and you look at what's on the table and what they're actually taking away, it's not, it doesn't even equal up to a raise. So that's the rub and the problem. Then they're talking about layoffs and all of that. I surely hope, I pray that the government does not step in and pick up the tab for these guys, because it's too many of them making way too much money where they can say cut those salaries and actually let's put Boeing back together again. Let's do it the right way and do what we're supposed to do. So that is just kind of my opinion. When you see stuff in the news, oh, negotiations are this, or they're not back at the table, the unions aren't being greedy. Because if you know the full story of what's offered and then what they have taken away, it doesn't add up. It does not. So I hope in the end that Boeing does the right thing, because there are people that often work that are standing their grounds, that some of them they can't really, afford to do that, but they don't want to get screwed in the end afterwards. And you best believe those top executives, they're not going to get screwed. They're not even doing the work. So that's that. But I'm going to cut it off here. This video will more than likely be part of Monday's video. So I will be seeing you guys then. Mwah! Hi everyone. So I'm back. Time for the next meal. I'm sure before this you saw the meal prep. So this is just, what meat did I get? It's not the chicken, it's the pork. So it's the pork under here, the rice, and the vegetable. And this is my meal. And I think this video is going to be a little bit longer than I like. So I'm going to finish up the day with yogurt. And I'm going to close this out and we'll start a fresh video for Tuesday and Wednesday. So with that being said, thank you guys so much. I'm going to get this uploaded and I'll be seeing you tomorrow. Mwah!